Happy Friday. It's such a good Friday in the literal sense for many people on today. And as we are finishing up our spring break for my children and working from home, I started thinking about the diversity there is in religion and the amazing parts that we are all tied together on certain things just for the betterment of ourselves, our spiritual connections. And so, one of the things that we talk about when we talk about culture is religious culture. There is a culture when you go to Vatican City, there's a religious culture when you come to Utah, there's a religious culture when you go down to North Carolina, South Carolina. And so, it got me thinking about all the religions that we're spending this week, this time, this holy season, and what is surrounding that. And so, I started with March 29th, which was holy, a Hindu celebration, and many of us know about the Festival of Colors. Many of us don't. And so we want to make sure that as we're talking about the different religious cultures that are around, that we know that they exist beyond what we believe. And I think that's really important. I had a parent invite me to speak at their school, and it's called a Breaking Bread event, where they have once a month a religious cultural leader come and present about their religion. They have a set of questions about how they worship, their scripture that they use, what prayers they put in place, their places of worship, any symbolism or clothing that they might have, special holidays and celebrations, the family viewpoint, what does it mean when they say loving thy neighbor in their community, and any kind of food. And then they end with breaking bread together. And I thought, what a wonderful opportunity for me to be involved in and to spread the diversity of religions. I grew up in such a diverse area, so I knew about a lot of religions, and how wonderful for this school to be giving children and students this. And so I said, oh, okay, well, what private school are you? And the mother replied back, she said, we're just using some funds from our school land trust. I'm on the school community council. We've been doing this for years, and it's just a section that we think is important for our 4th, 5th, and 6th graders as they learn about Utah history, world history, and beyond. And they spend time looking at, of course, the Christian holidays, beginning with Good Friday and Easter, and then they go on to the Buddhist holidays, Judaism, and the Jan holiday, not the Jan holiday, the Jan religion, I should say, and what do they do in their religions. And I thought, how peaceful that class has to be to have an understanding of who other people around them are, how people that celebrate Ramadan, and to recognize that and to be respectful of that and give space for different religions. And it just hit me really hard, especially during this time, that we must be respectful and honor how other people worship. And learning about the ways other people worship does not deter from how you and what you believe, but it definitely gives that space and, again, that level of empathy. A couple of years ago, I met some amazing women at the You've Got This conference, and it was women from multiple faiths all over the state of Utah coming together and beyond. I think there were some friends from Idaho just coming together to share one common goal and good of mothers and women, just encouraging one another, saying, you got this, and finding that one commonality. And I think when you're looking at all these religions, from Jan to Islam to Buddhism to Christian to Hindu, there is a commonality. And I know whenever we're talking about culture, we sometimes say you might not have an organized religion. Your religion might be kind, or yoga, or meditation. But what grounds you? What brings you back to center so that you can go out and be kind in this world? So as you're moving forward in whatever you're celebrating during this time of Holy Week or recognizing Buddha's birthday, I encourage you to take a step and recognize and honor other people's religion and embrace them as well. And that is a little bit of Friday fact and opinion from me. Have a good week.